Good morning students. I am Jyoti here. Okay. 4th standard computer subject and your second term syllabus is starting now. I want to start the chapter number 3, tools of word processor. Okay. Here is some topics that we should cover with this chapter. Word processor, MS Word 2010. Creating a new document, formatting text, editing text, printing document, and last is shortcut keys. So first of all I want to discuss with you word processor. What is word processor? I hope you all are familiar with this word processor because in the second class, third class and now this is the 4th standard. You all are doing with the Microsoft Office for typing your words, letters and another things. So that all are things using with the word processor. A word processor is a computer software that enables you to process words, paragraphs, pages and entire documents. So it is used to create a document, store your electrically hard disk in your computer. And the last option is, and the last process is, whenever you complete your document or file, then last is print your document. And how to use these all things? How to use? First of all, there is some need to start a window, Word window 2010. So here is some points to starting Microsoft Word 2010. So first point is start button, that is also existed on your start menu bar. And next is whenever start button is open, here is one sub menu and option is all program. Click on all program. After that you can click Microsoft Office and then Microsoft Word 2010. And you will see that a screen is open in your computer, Microsoft Word 2010. And here is some components of Word window. Components means in your computer screen, whenever you open your MS Word 2010, here is first quick access toolbar and control button, title bar, program control button, ribbon, status bar, zoom control button. These all are the components of word process. Last, I want to discuss with you file tab because in your screen, here is the first option in your screen that is called the file tab. Clear? And in the file tab, the sub menu is there. Here is the option that you can use in the file tab buttons. So here is option means you all are familiar with this, like save, first of all open, save, save as, so on. So many sub menu buttons are there, so you can use in your file tab whenever you create your document or your file. So all these things, save, save as, open, create, inform and another option print new, you can use in this file tab. Next is ribbon. What is ribbon? Ribbon is organized in 3 categories, that is tab, groups and commands. Tab represent the common action from you take in your word and that also appear at the top of ribbon and contain groups of related commands. And what is groups? Group is organized related command with each group name appearing below the group of ribbons. Commands appear within each group. Okay, here is select the tab. So some points are there. How to select the tab? Click on the tab. Next, group, same like that. Click on the group tab and another you can use the commands If you require any command you want to use, then you can click the tab. Next is page number 30, creating a new document. So how to create a new document? Some topics and some points are there. First point is click on file tab, same like this. Another, click on new button, that is also existed on the file tab. Next, click on blank document, and whenever you click create, here one blank document window appearing on your screen, that is called the main screen. Clear? Entering the text, that is the second point. How to enter the text? Whenever you type letters, words and add the graphics or pictures in your document, that is also called the entering the text. Clear, students? So selecting the text, select a word, select a sentence, select a paragraph and select any part of your text. With the use of mouse, you can select the particular area from your text and create something new and editing your text. Next is formatting text. Formatting means making changes to the text or document to make it more attractive and beautifully. If you change something in your document, means you can write some letters, some sentence in your document, and in between that you can add some pictures. That is also given the attractive part from your documents. Okay, here is some buttons and size and alignments also in your book, page number 32. So you should also learn these all the buttons, functions of buttons in your book, that is also existing in the formatting text. Clear, students? If you want to use to editing your text, then you can use these buttons. Next is changing font of the text. Font means size. If you want to change your font size, the size of your word, the size of your sentence, the size of your paragraph, then you can select your entire part from your document and according to your requirement you can change the font size. Next is using the mini toolbar. So you can get quick access to the common formatting commands by using mini toolbar. Here is again some steps, you can follow the steps and according to the instruction you can use the instructions and create your document in a very attractive way. Changing the font size of text, changing the text bold, italic and underline. That is the main function of how to attract your document in a beautiful manner. Like if you want to underline some lines, then you should use the underline command. If you want to bold, if you want to italic, means change and style from your document. How to change the style of your document. So you can use with these points. Same like that, changing the color of your text and also highlighting your text. So you should also use the color style. Changing the alignment. Alignment is alignment of different ways to enhance the appearance of your document. Here is 4 alignment is there. Left alignment, center alignment, alignment right and justify. So if you want to use according to your requirement, you can use the these alignments of your documents. Line spacing is how to space, if you want to create some space in your line, create some space in your document and paragraph, so you should create the space with the help of inches option. There is line space, here is some inches also mentioned. And changing the paragraph spacing, same like that. First of all, you can select your paragraph and enter your according to your requirement, you can set the page layout tab. Clear, students? Okay. Next, inserting the text. how to insert and editing and deleting the text. If you don't want the particular things or some lines in your document, so you should delete the main particular area, but with the help of mouse selection. First of all, you can given the selection, then delete. Undo and redo. So you can use the undo features to repeat the last action that is made while typing the text in your document, and Control plus Z, that is the shortcut key from the undo. So redo next. The redo function is most recent action that you did, and Control plus Y, that is the shortcut from redo. Moving and copying. Moving and copying means if you want original location, if you want to make the original location from your document, then you should use the moving option. And copying means if you want to another side, if you want that your text is deleting, formatting by mistake, and then on that situation, if your text will remain on the another side also, then in the future you can use once again if you have to copy your same documents to another file. Spelling and grammar, that is the same thing. You can select to check your spellings or grammatical errors. Thesis. Thesis is the list of words grouped together containing synonymous and antonyms. That is also find the words mistakes or error. So first of all, you can follow these steps, that is page number 42. Select the word, click the word review tab, then thesis, then particular line or line space. If you want to have some problems or some doubts in your document, then insert or delete. Next, last thing is print your document. Whenever you complete your document and file, then you also want to print your material. So print is the last option whenever you complete your file or document, students. And the last 44 number page, here is some shortcut keys. So you should revise these shortcut keys, and the main function of shortcut keys is alternative. You can use your alternative words and working in the words from your documents, so use the shortcut keys. So again I want to say that first of all, learn all these shortcut keys and try to solve the exercise 1, part A, part B and C. Clear, students? Once again you can read this chapter and try to solve the exercise. Thanks and have a nice day.